We just landed in Carlsbad. Now we are hanging out in a Toyota 4Runner. Goodbye, trusty steed. That was really fun. Welcome back on Tedward. And today, we are on a Gulfstream G4. We're leaving Massachusetts, heading to Los Angeles. Gonna have some fun today. But yeah, I am quite excited because our ride to Los Angeles is quite COVID safe. We've all had our 2 shots, and now we get to ride along in this. So, this is PTSRS. You know him from PTSRS.
Mid-crunch low.
Let's make our way to Los Angeles and then go have some fun. We just landed in Carlsbad. Now we are hanging out in a Toyota 4Runner. Goodbye, trusty steed. That was really fun.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, there goes all the shit.
Oh, don't worry.
Was that you?
Well, it's just an Xbox. It's fine.
Okay.
No big deal. It'll survive.
I've never driven around a private jet before. I don't think I've ever driven around here. Although, it would have been kind of cool to have the GX 460.
Right there. You see that?
Toyota gang, gang, gang. So yes, the title's a little bit clickbait, but I did leave Massachusetts, and kind of the first time I've left Massachusetts for a very long time, at least since the pandemic. Right now we're hanging out in this beautiful place in San Diego. You can see all the surfers in the morning. It's a little gray right now. We've got a 4Runner. David's working. PTSRS is working downstairs. I just want to show you this place because it's super cool. Because it's kind of a surprise trip, so they don't have all the time off in the world. They still have to be chugging away on their computers. Meanwhile, I'm walking around with a camera on my head. Let me show you outside. This is absolutely insane. Like, I cannot believe we came here on a private jet. This is a very rare, outrageous trip. And I know, I mean, I never expected we'd be starting a video from inside a Gulfstream 4. Unfortunately, we're not driving the 992 Porsche in front of us or the Cayenne GTS up there, but we've got this trusty 4Runner. I've got to say, getting off the jet and seeing 2 of these parked right on the tarmac, it felt a bit like the show Succession. Like, what is going on? Anyway, now that I've pinched myself and it's real, let's take this out for a little drive. Oh my goodness. We're not gonna do that because first I wanna show you this little beach up here. It's gorgeous. The car spotting out here is so cool. There's all kinds of great air coolers, Volkswagen buses and Beetles. Then there's a lot of ratty Porsches like 993s that have just been sitting outside near the beach for many, many years. But everyone here is obnoxiously beautiful. I think that's the biggest thing about California that's annoying to me, because you're just like, oh cool, you're all super ripped, and let's not run over anyone's surfboards. That would not be a good look. But all these dudes out here just come out, they live in their vans and they got their puppies and they go out surfing every day. It's a good life out here. I mean, it's kind of weird though, because you have like people literally living in their vans, which are objectively nice vans, most of them. But then they're all next to people living in these many, many multi-million-dollar homes across the street. So I don't know, it's kind of an odd community, and it's nice that it's like a bonding. But if I were here living in a van, it would always feel a little strange that I'm here living in a van while all these other people are living in, like, you know, $5 million houses with monster ocean views. The 4Runner does seem to be the California choice for like reasonable SUVs though. These do drive like dogs. It's kind of insane that this is a new vehicle. Like, I don't know what year this is, but let's say it's a 2018 or 19. It's weird. Like, they drive like old trucks, and I guess reliability is the trade-off. The cooler choice for a car that handles terribly is a Defender, like this 2-door I think it's a D90, right? It's a D90 with the Scottish plate. That's very cool. I would love a Defender out here, but to be honest, I think I'm more in if I had like legit money, if I had like real money, I would probably be driving the Speedsters that I've been driving over at the Bond Group in Massachusetts. Like, this is where those cars belong. I would love to have a top-down Porsche experience out on these little roads. But then again, hard to beat a Volkswagen bus if you're a surfer. You can fit everything in it. Oh, maybe we need one of those. That's cool. Ah, you never see those. The Fiat 124, the little Italian Miata. Well, look, car culture is weird in America because everyone who looks on Instagram to American car culture, they just look to California. They're just looking at people driving in the canyons. They're looking at the LA cars and coffee scene like Malibu Kitchen, which hopefully we can do on Sunday. And also Good Vibes Breakfast Club on Friday, a nice little gathering at Newcomb's Ranch. Nobody's on Instagram looking at American car culture thinking, I've got to go to Boston. And that's where I live. But to me, like, my small community is a beautiful place. Is that a guy and a squirrel? Okay. But this is the thing about car culture in the world, is that, like, when you look at it as a high level view, you think everyone's in northern Italy and Europe and Switzerland driving these crazy switchbacks and passes. But everyone has a nice, small, consolidated car community in their own right, in their own space. And just like if I went to Kansas, I'm sure I could find a group, a collective of car enthusiasts out there that share my values, that want to have a good time, that want to show off the cars. It's a different set of cars, I'm sure. And obviously everyone's financial situation makes car culture different. But, you know, California, even for me, always has that vibe of like, wow, we're really out here, we're really doing it. And I don't know, it's strange because I don't want to glamorize it too much because I love car culture where I'm from. And thank you. But as a vacationer, I want to experience it. So that's what this week is all about. This week is all about experience. This week is all about meeting some new people, seeing some new cars, hopefully driving a few new cars. But I honestly, I'm perfectly happy if the best thing I drive all week is this rental 4Runner. I will be just fine with that because at the end of the day, I'm driving something, I've got some new scenery to look at, and I'm having fun with my friends. But I want to bring you along for the ride and take you on my little California adventure. So let's jump on the 5 and then head down to San Diego. And then the weirdest thing about California highways is that, like, when you get on, they're so busy and they need to try to reduce traffic that they have these stupid traffic lights on on-ramps, which we do not have in Massachusetts. That is not a thing. 1 car per green. Okay doke, wait for my green, and off we go. So I would never be able to do like my fun on-ramp, rips. I guess I'd have to just do them from a dig. If I had a 911, I guess I'd just do like a launch control and a GT3 out here. That'd be fun. Obviously, car culture is big out here because there's some great roads, but like the typical commuting roads in California are pretty miserable. These are like concrete highways. They're super loud. They're wicked busy. You have to plan around everything. You could live geographically very close to one another and never see your friend because the traffic is so bad that it's like legitimately preventative from ever seeing these people. After a whole bunch of traveling, now we are actually where we plan to be this week. 4Runner is tucked away in this great little garage. We're in our Airbnb here in Los Angeles. I'll give you a full house tour in the next video, but suffice to say, we decided we absolutely needed a pool, and I promise it's gonna get nicer. It's just that it's so early in the morning. It's a bit gray here. Even though technically I'm on vacation, which is weird to take vacation. It's hard to take vacation when you work for yourself and you just have to keep churning out content, but at least my vacation involves cars. So I'm gonna keep making some videos, show you guys around what we're doing here in Los Angeles. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one.